filling in ones that are interesting to you until you meet the requirements for the ones on the outer edges. I hope that made sense, but that's basically all there is to it. You can even do some min-maxing later on. Let's say, for example, I refund and unspend this point in town. This required a yellow, but it is giving me a yellow. So technically, if I refund this point in town, this is supporting itself. But there are some cases where you can do that. Like, I could, like, spend on A, spend on B, unlock C, and then refund B, because C will pay for itself when it's done. You know, you could do a few weird things like that. But that's, like, some min-maxy stuff. You get points from doing the full tree, and you have to start in the middle. I guess depending on what I want, I can map it out beforehand. Exactly, yes. Hopefully that made sense. But yeah, basically you look at something you want, you look at what it requires, then you find some stuff that are cheaper that give you what you require, and you get them first. Shoot, I'm getting boxed in. Muck, it's too bad you don't know where your explanations are. You could put together a nice, good guide for it. Maybe. Try to hit that Grim Dawn market. For anyone who's interested in this topic, Noxy is currently editing my second Warframe video, because I made one, and I was like, I'm not gonna make more unless this one does well, and it did way well. It did very, very, very good. So I was like, okay. So I made a second, and I have just started a script on a third, and basically, if each one keeps doing well, I will keep making another one. Is the second one the diss track? No. I mean, I have negative things to say in some of them, but I got positive things to say too. Like, in the first video, there was a lot of what I would call constructive criticism. And most people understood that. There was a lot of, like, diehard fans in the comment section that are like, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that part sucks. And, dude, there was one guy in the comment section, and he's like, you're saying that Warframe has a terrible early game, and you're a Guild Wars 2 content creator. And I said, no shit, Sherlock. That's why I made 208 guides for it. Like, literally, I'm paying for my house by explaining to people how to do Guild Wars 2 stuff. I know Guild Wars 2 has terrible early game guides. Like, you're not surprising me with this. This isn't the gotcha you think it is. Yeah, I agree with you. Kind of hope they don't fix it at this point because, you know, I made all these guides, but whatever. I actually went and looked up how many guides I had made just for that YouTube comment. It was 208. Lots of chain lightning going on here. Yeah, you can see the healing from the totem on that hit point bar right there. You just keep an eye on it. It's very noticeable. And that's just from 1 point in Wendigo totem. I'm glad you don't have collision with your dodging. That helped me there. I got stuck for a minute. $208 guides. Well, 208 Guild Wars 2 guides. You know, I've also made guides on like content creation and stuff like that. Now, I will say, Plague, because, you know, I've been doing this for a while, some of them are terrible. Some of them are amazing. You know, there are some that I spent weeks on, and there's some that I just, like, whipped up in 30 seconds. And I was like, here's what you're looking for. Boom. But the playlist has 208 videos. We're gonna make a portal. I think this is the boss of what I would say is Act 1. So I'm making a town portal in case I die. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, if we hear the heavy metal kick in. Okay, the chain lightning totems wear off, so I gotta keep resummoning them.
Why won't you die? And when I'm done with you, I will crush your friends and them.
Oh, what is this?
You are strong. Now, I will demonstrate my true power.
He looked at me for a second, I got nervous. I'm keeping the table between us in case he tries to charge me or something. Oh, potions. That shockwave hit me even through the table. So it doesn't block shockwaves. Oh. Is he swapping targets? He's thinking about it. Oh, whoa. Potion.
That skill's not bad.
Hey, easy. Nice. Alright, is that everything in here? Think so. Think so. Oh shoot.
I
I've
still
mislooked.
smile every time I think of the opening for your Guild Wars 2 guide on 32 slot bags. Mucking baggy waggles. Mukluk love.
Yeah. I was on some stuff that day. Thank you, Kelcro. Appreciate you supporting.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
A good price. That's a good shield, but let's sell that. What? A scythe with bonus to all pets. You're just like threatening them from behind, just waving the scythe around. Work harder! I'll cut you. No, sell that. Plus 81% lightning damage. Will that... 701. Is that going to affect Stormcaller Totem?
See you around.
Oh, shoot, wait. 224 Spirit. Alright, one more point Spirit. Alright, 906 Lightning, 708 Electric. Yeah, it adds like 200 damage per shot to Storm Totem. So I'm just going to carry around this electric eyeball now, chat. So yeah, okay, so bonuses to electricity to me transfer to the totem as well. Because it's not considered a pet, it's considered an extension of my character.
Is it finished? The Warden's defeat is a great victory for us, nay, for all of humankind.
Okay.
So you must... Aye. Before we do...
Repair the bridge leading northwest out of Devil's Crossing. Oh, what's this?
Ah, we speak at last. I cannot speak of such things in this place. The cursed gaze of our foes is cast upon us here, so I will be brief. Great powers are gathering within the distant lands of the fallen Corvan people, and the Great Eye has decreed that you...
Oh, this is Forgotten Gods.
Whatever that may be.
Okay.
You answer.
So, I'll accept this, but let's see. You know what? I'll step through and I'll just get like the nearest waypoint and then come back. There we go. Okay, so got that. So back to Devil's Crossing. Since we're on the topic of ARPGs, did you ever play Torchlight? Yeah. Alright, so as a wee lad, I got into Torchlight 2. Did multiple playthroughs, 242 hours, loved it. I then went and got Torchlight 1 and went and played it. And I played it all the way through one time and beat it, and it was fun. And then I went back to Torchlight 2. Torchlight 3 came out. It was cool. I did one playthrough, but I didn't have that same urge to play it like 100 times, you know? So, I've played through all 3 of those games. Torchlight 2, I played many, many times over. Didn't even know there was a Torchlight 3. There he is. There's a class that's called like the Railroad Engineer or something, and he has a pet train. I am not joking when I say that. There's a little train that follows behind you, and it like builds tracks as it goes, and it follows behind you. And your talent tree is all about putting different weapons on the train. It's a really goofy pet class. It's fun though. And one of its skills is called Ghost Train, and you basically throw a ghost train at people, and it comes from off screen and just blasts through them. And it does like damage per half second that it's colliding with them. So, you know, if they don't move out of the way, it hits them like 8 times or something. Oh, since you're right where the quest starts, did you catch what I said earlier about the Forgotten Gods first quest? Let me get safe and I'll reread it. Do the first quest and get one of the factions. Each faction lets you buy sigils, gives you a travel skill independent of your class. A travel skill? Yeah, I don't remember that. I'll try to remember to do that at like the beginning of the next stream or something. There's leaps, teleports, or dashes. I mean, since I already have... Oh, turtle shell's triggered. What the hell? Since I already have a dodge roll, it doesn't feel like I really need that. But yeah, I can go get that next time. Dude, how long does Turtle Shell last? Holy crap. Like, at this point, it should already be cooled down and ready to go again. Seems like if it gets triggered, it stays on for a long time. Armor plates. Can't walk that way. Oh, I'm stuck.
That skill's not ready.
Lore book. Codex of Reckoning. Watched your video, Monkey, and you know how ANET can remove Moonball altogether? Just have characters collision, lol, the Moonball's gone. Yo, Dat Boy, I have said many times, you know how like fractals have like daily instabilities? I have said many times I would love there to be a weekend of instabilities in World v World and have that one that's like social awkwardness where people have collision. That would, oh god, it would be so funny from the sidelines. Like just instantly you can't stack up. And just see the chaos unfold. I want to see that. I don't think they'd ever do it, but I would love to see it. Like a Guardian makes a bubble because there's incoming arrows and only 5 people out of 50 can get in the bubble and the others are just screaming outside. Oh, we're off the map, chat. We found something. Just push your teammates outside the bubble. Yep, there you go. Getting there. Do you think they nerfed the XP to level up? Seems slower. In Grim Dawn? No, don't think so. Might be the difficulty you're playing on. Like, I'm playing on Veteran right now, which is the highest difficulty I could start it on. Which has more XP, but the monsters have like 100% more health or something. How's the story for this game look? It's pretty good. Not a lot of it's voice acted, and I've played it on stream before, so I'm not like reading all the notes and reading the conversations out loud this time. But genuinely, I think it's pretty solid. Did he kill my pet? Ah, shoot. This guy just wants to follow me. Oh god. Dude, he is melting my pet.
I can't do that yet.
I think it's because that one spell that does like a nova of projectiles, when he does it, it's hitting the pet like a shotgun. He's getting hit with a ton of the projectiles because he's close. Yikes. Astral robes. Did you kill the Necro Hulk back in the cave on Act 1? Oh no, I forgot. There was also the, there was 2 bosses that I ran away. One of them was like level 28. Even now I'm 26, so I'm just approaching its level now. Is he playing Pure Shaman? I'm still a Pure Shaman. I will be picking a secondary class, but I haven't decided yet. We were talking about Demolitionist earlier. So right now I'm just flying up the Shaman tree to get some powerful Shaman stuff unlocked. Oh, hell yeah, Shrine. Mug, dumb question. How many skills do you get in WoW? Meaning like total keys on your hotbar. Okay, so when I played WoW, I had a hotbar in the bottom left, a hotbar in the bottom right, and I think I had 2 hotbars on the right-hand side of my screen vertically. Now, most of that was skills. Some of those were items, because you could like hotkey items like potions, like a healing potion or food, things like that, grenades. And then some were macros, because WoW had a very robust macro system, and you could have macros like, okay, target, like if I click on a player, I could be like, make a macro to target that player's target and then cast taunt, if you needed the ability to do that really quickly for some insane reason. But I had all kinds of macros that were set up that I needed sometimes. My friends were asking about how many skills are in ARPGs versus MMORPGs, and I said I think our ARPGs have more. That's a different question, because, like, let me give you an example. In World of Warcraft, there's different ranks of spells in Classic. I don't know if the retail still has this. So, like, let's say you've got, you know, your healing spells on the bar, but healing spells will, like, cast a spell and then also add your spell power to it. So if you've got a rank 1 heal that heals for 50 and a rank 10 heal heals for 500, but then your spell power adds 500 to it, so it'd be 550 versus 1,000, but the rank 1 heal costs like 10 mana and the rank 10 heal costs like 100 mana, it's way more efficient to downrank the heal spell. So people would have the buttons on their bar for the current rank of their abilities and down ranks of their abilities, which would like double everything. So that's just an example of a time period in the game where it was good to do that. Or like a Frost Mage might have Blizzard on their bar, and then they might have a rank 1 Blizzard, which costs like no mana and does no damage, but it still slows everything, and they could use that for kiting. So they'd have Blizzard on the bar twice. So, you know, this game, there are a lot of abilities you can get, but I would imagine at any given time, most of them are going to just be buffs that you leave on, and then the rest of them are, like, you might have a handful that you're regularly pressing, right? Like right now in combat, I'm using Storm Totem and Wendigo Totem regularly, those buttons, and I occasionally will move the pet around like this. However, outside of combat, I've got Summon Briarthorn already in effect, Summon Wind Devils already in effect, and the Mogdrogan's Pact buff already in effect on the bar. So that's 3 more buttons that I press one time, like when I log on, and then I don't press them again. Hopefully that made sense. Like, I would say that Guild Wars 2 has way less buttons on, like, for you to press. Like, in any given build in Guild Wars 2, you've got way less buttons than a max-level World of Warcraft character. But I would say in Guild Wars 2, you've got way more buttons that you're regularly pressing. Because, like, an endgame mage in World of Warcraft could just be cycling through probably 6 or less buttons. Maybe they'll have some cooldowns they press when they want to pop off once every 3 minutes. But then you got a Weaver in Guild Wars 2, and they're pressing, like, 30 keys. You know? I don't think that's brag-worthy. I don't think they should have that many keys. World of Warcraft only has 1 button. I know what you're talking about, and you know that's not what I meant. You left a boss loot ball back at the shrine. Oh. Oh, that's really far away at this point. Oh well. Thanks for trying to help me. The shrine just now. What? There's no shrine on the map. The last shrine I did was in the cave. Oh, you mean the totem. Hold on. You're talking about the totem I did.
My inventory is full.
Oh, crap. Mock had a fun fact. Would it not be best to view ranger spirits as temporary totem skills? What puts them in a good mind space for usage since they aren't a zoo anymore? I mean, it's more like you're blasting an area with an effect, and it has positive and negative stuff. They were totems for a while, but I would say they're not really now. Because they appear, they pulse their thing, and then they leave. Most people, if you say it's like a totem skill, they assume it's going to stick around for at least, like, 10 to 20 seconds. But I get your meaning. Actually, buy that back. That'll be an upgrade once I can use it. Plus to all Oathkeeper and Soldier skills. 147% to fizz damage. I could crosspath Oathkeeper. I'll keep that in case I decide to do that. Oh, that's very nice. Okay, now I'll sell both of those.
See you around.
Does the game spike a difficulty later, even across all the modes you can choose?
Well,
are we talking about Grim Dawn now?
Fast. Leave no room for account.
I will say there is some very difficult endgame stuff if you choose to do it. Oh god, I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the button. What is the button for the reputations? Ah, here we go. Okay, so check this out. Devil's Crossing, I'm friendly with them. These other people are people I've been killing. Okay? So Ethereals currently despise me. But if I keep killing them, I'm going to keep gaining negative rep with them. Until I'm hated. And it goes on and on and on until Nemesis. When you kill enough stuff to get to Nemesis, they will occasionally call in their biggest, baddest, nastiest monsters as backup to kill you. So it's like, while you're playing the game, you eventually will end up with these Nemesis systems, which can result in just random kick-your-ass bosses being spawned into the game when you're killing their people. And they're very strong. It's a really cool system. And it adds a bit of RNG, because you could be doing something, and then you might get like 2 Nemesis bosses back-to-back. You're just like, oh my god! And, depending on how strong you are, that might be a long fight, or it might be a runaway. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff, and the story goes to a very high level. There's a couple of bosses that are kind of like I think that if memory serves, some of the toughest bosses in Grim Dawn are hidden behind very hard to find quests, and I had to use a wiki in order to figure out the chain of events to spawn them, almost like hidden endgame bosses, and those are very strong too. Celestials, yeah, I think that. On my old characters, we're about to wrap up for the night, because like I'll show you. This is my. I haven't played in years, but I've got some level 100 characters here, and on those characters, I killed some of those like crazy bosses. Oh, this is that one item I told you about that makes you look like a beholder, but you still have your human arms hanging out of it. Oh, it's so goofy. I forgot I had that. Oh, he's just like, yeah, this itches. Yeah, this item is an armor piece that has no armor on it. So it's like you're naked, but it gives you like bonuses to all skills and bonus XP. So it's like you're fragile, but strong. It's goofy. And I leveled a character to 100 wearing that. And then I've got a couple of hardcores here that have never died. But yeah, there is end game activities if you enjoy that. Okay, cool. With that, chat, gonna save our progress here, and we're gonna dive back into Grim Dawn tomorrow night if you're interested in joining me.